at home against Carolina. McNeely. Right side, Taylor from the baseline, comes up short, and Perkins comes away with it. Carolina on the run. Jimmy Black, you see his right thigh bandaged up. Jimmy Braddock, he's two-time. Worthy, down low, batted away, and out of bounds it'll be. Carolina's ball. Mahar got a hand on it. So, as they would say, Jordan getting a little bit of a blow, and Braddock coming in for him, now quickly back out.
Jimmy Braddock did a good job going 1 for 1 from the again, those very important outside shots.
Lob pass into Perkins. Missing. It was tipped up and in by Black. And Tissoff pushed it back out, but the basket goes to Carolina, their 9th straight point.
The high lob in high to Sam Perkins. He comes down strong with it, goes up. Look at Jimmy Black get position, tips it in. Tissoff knocks it out through the rim. Of course, basket for Carolina.
Taylor two-time and almost stolen away. Mahar underneath to Tissoff. Beautiful pass.
Very nice play by Danny Mahar. Good inside basket by Tissoff. Duke, however, is holding the ball a little bit too long. They're dangerously close to having those double-team passes intercepted.
And that broke the string of 9 straight Carolina points. 13-8. Carolina by 5. Black missing off the iron to Taylor. Taylor, nice behind the back dribble. He got it off the glass. Took him one-on-one.
Vince Taylor, the outstanding guard, probably he's at his best in the open floor, as we saw that time against Jimmy Black.
So down by now after 2 straight baskets, down by 4, and James Worthy was doing a little pushing off the freshman Mahar, and the turnover gives Duke the ball, and they can move within a point.
A little inside pushing between Mahar and Worthy. The officials very alertly calling it close early in this game, knowing that it's such a rivalry and tempers do flare.
So it'll be Duke's ball. 12-17 left to be played here in the first half. Duke 0-3 in the conference. Conversely, Carolina 3-0 in the conference and 12-0 in the country. Number 1 in the nation. Taylor was trapped the last time he brought the ball in the front court on that side prior to his drive on Jimmy Black. McNeely in the lane, 5-footer, a little hard off the iron, and coming away with it is Michael Jordan. Carolina, Black on the right side. Left side, Perkins, and the big setter out of Latham, New York, pops it in 15-10.
Sam Perkins, an outstanding defensive player, rebounder, shot blocker, but what an ass can shoot that 16-foot shot, and you're 6'10". What a great player.
Greg Wendt getting ready to check in for Duke. Tissoff, top of the key. Chip England on the right side. Black playing him one-on-one. Carolina back into a man-to-man. They started out that way, went into a zone for one transition down the court, then went back into the man-to-man. On the right side, Taylor. Taylor, native of Jeff Mullins' hometown, Lexington, Kentucky. Both winding up at Duke, away from the land of Rupp. Taylor underneath. Nice move. He gets the basket. Taylor makes it a 3-point ball game. That's his second basket. 11 minutes left to be played.
And Vince Taylor, Duke likes to use him down low. That time he got matched up with Doherty down low. He still had to make a very difficult shot, but he did.
Black, right side, Michael Jordan. And might be the outstanding freshman in the league. Misses. McNeely on the drive. Black had an offensive foul. McNeely upset, but there was no doubt about it. He was there for a long time.
Absolutely no doubt about it. And there was one thing that Carolina did so well that time, their communication on the fast break defense.
So we'll be back with more ACC basketball after these messages from institutions in the ball game. At the guard spot for North Carolina, coming in, Buzz Peterson and Jimmy Braddock back in. This is Braddock running the attack. The zone. Also in the ball game, Chris Burst from North Carolina. And Braddock with the basket. And Carolina is shooting better than 50% now. They're 8 of 15. Duke 5 of 8, 60%, but the turnovers 4-1. Duke has committed 4 turnovers. Carolina with a 5-point lead. Mahar from the outside off the back iron. Tissoff coming up with a loose ball. Vince Taylor driving on. Jordan passes off, and the drive good. Man, Mike Tissoff, 6'8" junior out of Fairfax, Virginia. Braddock. Chattanooga with the ball. Jordan Out to Buzz Peterson, Asheville, North Carolina. Cross court to Braddock, almost thrown away.
The 2-3 zone by Duke is doing a good job of keeping the ball outside. However, Carolina doing a great job inside. That time, Chris Bruss called for reaching over the back, called for the foul.
That ball a little too much backspin as it was in there, but out.
Jimmy Braddock's a fine player. Mike Krzyzewski talking about today's game. He knows they can't have as many turnovers as they've had in the first 10 minutes of play. When you're trying to control the tempo of the game, you have to control the basketball. They have 5 turnovers thus far.
All right, Jordan goes out. Doherty back in for North Carolina. Worthy, Perkins, and Doherty on the front line. Braddock along with Jimmy Black, and they're going to two-time Vince Taylor. Chip England with the ball, and he is stripped by Jimmy Black into the front court. The drive passes off to Doherty, or correction, Braddock, and he lost the ball. Now Carolina switching their defense. They'll play straight up man-to-man. They went into a zone one time. As you look at Dean Smith's quote, never easy to win here. And they lost in overtime by a point last year, but then they go into that trap.
Well, they very alertly, when an offensive player turns his back on the ball, they're double teaming, as Jimmy Black did that last possession.
Greg Wendt, 6'6" freshman, Detroit Central Catholic High School, a native of Livonia, Michigan, number 25 in the game for Duke. He's got the ball right now. 17-14, Carolina by 3. Their biggest lead has been 7. That was when they reeled off 9 straight points. McNeely in the corner to Taylor. Now he's going to be two-time, kicks it way out to Chip England. He's the best shooter of the ball club, has yet to be able to take a shot here tonight.
Well, he's playing in Tom Emma's position today. He's playing as the point guard out front.
Tissaw. Doug McNeely. Point ball game, 17-16. North Carolina. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left to be played in the first half. Taylor and England, the front men in that 2-1-2 zone. Tissaw, the middleman. Cross court to Jimmy Braddock. Braddock to Black, right side, covered up by England. Into Perkins. Back out to Black. Hit the top of the backboard. It'll be Duke's ball. And the Blue Devils, who have led once in this ball game, have an opportunity to regain the lead. So with the score, North Carolina 17, Duke 16. Let's pause for these messages. Youngster gets it to Chip England. This is a young ball club. 5 freshmen, 3 sophomores, 4 juniors, and only 1 senior for the Blue Devils. Well, we're talking about that Virginia game tomorrow. They're like an NBA team. That'll be their 3rd game in 4 days as Taylor misses side. Doherty with the rebound for North Carolina. Tar Heels on the attack. Jimmy Black. Doherty. Right side to Michael Jordan. Back out to Black. Jordan wanted to shoot. Went reaching around. Lucky he didn't get a foul. Dean Smith up off the bench complaining about it. Doherty covered up on the left side. Weak side man is Jordan. Not open. Black. Underneath. The Worthy off his fingertips into the hands of Mike Tissaw.
Great pass by Jimmy Black that time, but he didn't see it coming. It slipped through his fingers.
So Chip England in the front court. Jimmy Black on him. He goes to the baseline. His first shot of the afternoon, or evening, I should say, no good. And Worthy is fouled by England after he came away with the rebound.
Not a good play. That's Chip England's shot. You'll see the rebound, the ball go up, the rebound come off. Everyone for Duke is under the basket. I think Chip England saved the layup at the other end because James Worthy had an open streak right to.
So North Carolina with the ball. They have their starting lineup intact. Jordan and Black at the guards. Worthy and Doherty at the wings. And Perkins in the middle. Black left side, almost taken away by Taylor. 1-point ball game. 6:13 left to be played here in the first half. Cross court. Matt Doherty. He's 0 for 2 today. Make it 1 for 3. North Carolina 19, Duke 16.
North Carolina not rushing their from the outside, taking the very slow.